Hello and welcome back to Nerd Doc. In this video, we'll be looking at the next Avengers movie, when we expect to see it, which characters will be in the movie, and what the general plot is going to be. How do you top Avengers Endgame? Well, you don't, at least not yet, but that doesn't mean the next Avengers film will be lacking. Imagine an Avengers 5 that has the Young Avengers team up with the Fantastic Four fighting against Kang the Conqueror, who's working alongside Doctor Doom. I'd watch that. Now let's go through the steps of how we came to that conclusion. It will probably be a while before Marvel makes any kind of official announcement about Avengers 5, but all of the information in this video has been deducted from various Kevin Feige quotes and other information that has allowed us to piece together a general idea of what Avengers 5 may look like. As soon as we have official news on Avengers 5, we'll provide a new video update and link that in the description below. Kevin Feige has made it clear that Avengers 5 will have a build-up similar to the first Avengers movie, with Steve Rogers, Tony Stark, and Natasha Romanoff out of commission, and Hawkeye making every attempt to retire. That basically means building a new team. There are currently two teams in the building stages, the Young Avengers and the Thunderbolts. Most of the Young Avengers will probably be fully established in the MCU by the end of Captain America 4. We don't have an official release date for that movie, but we're expecting it to land on July 28th, 2023. The Thunderbolts are a little harder to pin down since Val is kind of randomly recruiting people, but we expect that team to be fully formed by the end of the Secret Invasion series, which we expect to arrive on Disney Plus sometime around the fall of 2022. All members of both teams should be ready to go by the middle of 2023, and Kang the Conqueror will probably be the big bad for them. We expect him to be properly introduced in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumanium, coming February 17th, 2023. In the comics, Kang is not only an Avengers villain, he's also a Fantastic Four villain. Kang is usually fighting one group or another, or some combination of the two. So while the Ant-Man crew isn't going to be able to handle Kang, that's where he'll officially become a threat instead of just a warning from He Who Remains.
See you soon.
And depending on which comic book plot you focus on, Kang is related to either Mr. Fantastic or Doctor Doom, who most already know is a Fantastic Four villain as well. Disney recently announced new Marvel film dates. At the moment, there are 7 dates reserved for unknown Marvel films releasing in 2023 and 2024. We covered what we expect from some of them already, with Fantastic Four expected to release November 10th, 2023, bringing them into the fold just in time to face off against Kang. But there is one important fact to make note of. Avengers films always kick off the summer movie season. Sometimes that means a May release date, but it can be late April as well. It's never July, and it's never the fall holiday season. So while the next Avengers movie could take any of those 7 dates, May 3rd, 2024 is far and away the most likely date for Avengers 5. By that time, the Young Avengers will probably be a fully realized team, and the Thunderbolts could have already made the transition to the Dark Avengers. But the Dark Avengers have a history with the X-Men, not Kang. Meanwhile, Kang is directly connected to the Young Avengers through Iron Lad, who is a young version of Kang himself. All of this will culminate in a showdown between Kang the Conqueror and the Young Avengers in Avengers 5. They'll be assisted by the Fantastic Four because the Young Avengers can't handle Kang alone. But Kang and Doctor Doom have been known to join forces in the comics and are possibly related by blood. With Doom being introduced in the Fantastic Four movie, or possibly even sooner than that, don't be surprised to see him meddling in Avengers 5 too. If Marvel really wants to get crazy with it, they can add Miles Morales to the Young Avengers team and bring in Sam Wilson's Captain America, She-Hulk, and a number of other characters to fight off the combined forces of Kang and Doom. It won't be as big as Endgame, but taking down Kang is no easy task, and if Doom is helping him, the Young Avengers are going to need some big-time assistance. While the Young Avengers fighting off Kang is the most likely scenario, there are some other options that we'll quickly go through. Secret Wars and Avengers Forever are the most likely second and third choices. However, Secret Wars will take time to set up and could easily come after Avengers 5. It's more likely to expect Secret Wars to be Avengers 6, unless Marvel really wants to speed up the world-building process. Be sure to check out our Secret Wars video for more information on that storyline. Avengers Forever would be fun in the MCU, as it would include Kang and He Who Remains, but it would also allow Marvel to bring back heroes from the past. The original comic run includes Captain America and Yellow Jacket pulled from the past, Giant Man, aka Ant-Man, along with the Wasp from present day, and the son of the original Captain Marvel who comes from the future. That's Mar-Vell, not Carol Danvers. But it wouldn't be that difficult to adjust the character to fit the current state of the MCU and be related to Carol Danvers instead. There's a new and very different Avengers Forever run that's starting in December, but it doesn't fit into the MCU quite as well, so we're going with the original 90s run here. And finally, a slightly less obvious possibility is that Marvel takes a big leap and tries to tackle the Celestial Madonna saga from the comics. Without any of the necessary changes Marvel Studios would have to make to bring that storyline into the MCU, it would already involve Kang, He Who Remains, Rama Tut, who is another variant of Kang that could easily be introduced in Moon Knight, along with Vision, Scarlet Witch, Agatha Harkness, Dormammu, and several other characters who already exist within the MCU. It's a complex story that has a lot of moving parts, but it could be done if Marvel wants to be adventurous. So that covers the expected release timing and possible story arcs for Avengers 5. Stay tuned to Nerd Doc, as we'll of course be covering any official announcements from Marvel and Disney. Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends.